Happy birthday, Anand. Welcome to Be Rich, everybody. And we have some interesting conversations lined up, Anand, to discuss.
Okay.
But before, how does it feel to be where you are right now? How was the year so far for you? How is the reflection?
This year was very kind. I hope the next year is equally kind.
Equally kind. But this year, of course, was the year we lost Charlie Munger and we lost Ratan Tata.
No, I'm talking personally for me. I think Charlie Munger, beginning of the year or just before this year started.
Yeah. These are milestones in this year for you.
For me personally, I've lost Charlie Munger, I have lost Manmohan Singh, which was very important to me, and Ratan Tata. So these three, it is, I guess, I felt very sad, but all of them had a full life.
Correct.
And Buffett has retired.
Yes.
And I'm not getting any younger too. So
I think you're doing pretty good, Anand, for all things considered.
So we get older and we hopefully get wiser.
Yes. And whatever your Vatas list is, which you have been discussing in our sister channel, all of them have been doing well. And people who have been with you for the last 5-6 years would be seeing tremendously good returns in gold and in the recommendations and considerations we've been speaking about for almost half a decade now.
Yeah, I guess I've been lucky in the sense that one of my big failings has been PG Invit. Not a big loss though, because they have got a lot of return on dividend and interest. But I still think it will recover to its normal level. And apart from that, I have not had much failure. No.
But that is all on the Indian side, which we were talking in Money Pitch anyways. But on the American side, American stocks which have been doing very well in the, especially your portfolio, you've been beating S&P 500 quite handsomely, Anand.
I have beaten the S&P 500 by more than 2 points.
Yes.
2 percentage points without investing in the Magnificent Seven.
Correct.
The only Magnificent Seven stock I have is Google.
Correct.
And I also have Intel, so which is a laggard.
Yes.
But I have beaten the index very comfortably. Yes.
Yes, that's a very remarkable feat indeed.
But actually, I benchmark myself against the S&P 500 equal weights. That I'm beating by a margin of 2 to 1. So I'm actually really, if you take out the Magnificent Seven, I'm beating the index by huge margin.
Quite a wide margin. Yeah. So, talking about American equity, now that what is Trump doing? I don't understand. Is this some kind of a game plan, or is he just finally lost? He's thrown in the towel.
America has thrown in the towel because they have gone back to Biden days.
Correct.
And they have got nothing out of it. So all this Liberation Day drama has come to naught.
So what was the point of this whole 3 months?
I don't know. So you were hoping that he has a secret plan. He knows what he was doing. He has people who are teaching him something. He'll pull a rabbit out of the hat. Now he ended up in a tame surrender.
Correct, to the Chinese.
Yeah, to the Chinese.
So is the tariff war over? Way before it started?
He said 90 days. But the April inflation numbers will come soon. That will start to give you a hint of how much damage is
already been done
and how much that 10% tariff, how much is it going to hit? But it won't hit much because the Chinese already had stockpiled before March 31st.
Correct.
So they would have just run out of stock.
Correct.
And now that is past, he will restock again.
Correct.
So it is as good as Trump shorting the market, buying it back and then making more money.
I don't even know if he did that. But my other consideration is, since we knew this was bluff, did Jerome Powell also call him bluff on this? Because he did not move. He just held his ground.
Jerome Powell called us bluff. A lot of people called his bluff. And we called his bluff by buying deeply when the market corrected.
Correct.
So something like Nike has turned profitable for me, which is, I didn't expect it to become
profitable this fast. This soon.
And the big gainer is 3G Capital, which bought Skechers when the tariff was around.
Correct.
So they got Skechers cheap.
Correct.
They will make some lot of money.
Correct.
Yeah.
But in the wider implications, yes, he has now come back to this. But this kind of a seismic shock he has sent through the macroeconomics of the world is still going to be felt. It's not that all the damage has been undone.
I will quote Kenneth Rogoff, which says that he has accelerated the process of dollar decline. So maybe for the next 20 years, at least my lifetime, that dollar will be the king dollar. But you will see that on the underground stuff, the black market crypto will play a big role. And euro and the yuan will have a higher role in the formal market. Not much the yuan, but definitely the euro. And it is time that if there is a liberal democratic country doing well, unfortunately, it's not happened. If it does well, its currency will be
the complete go-to currency.
Will be the
So there's an opportunity in Western Europe for a country if it emerges.
No, but Western Europe, everybody is euro now.
Yeah, euro.
So the problem in euro is it cannot have a uniform monetary and fiscal policy.
Correct.
You can have a uniform monetary policy, but the fiscal policy, each country will have its own fiscal policy. So Europe has a problem.
So is there an opportunity for the Great British Pound?
British is dead. Britain is dead. There's an opportunity for a country like India. But India itself has become more authoritarian over the last 10 years.
Correct.
And has squandered that opportunity.
Okay. So this BRICS is off the table. And you're saying euro cannot, like you said rightly, cannot get themselves.
Next 20 years, the dollar will dominate. But the domination will come down. If, like America emerged out of World War II, somebody had emerged, it would have knocked the dollar off today. But for a want of a better alternative, dollar will continue to dominate.
Okay, and so what is your view in all this, what you've said? If you're looking at gold in the prospect of the next 10 years, where do you think gold will keep going?
I don't want to speculate, but it is better to safely be long gold. I am long gold. So if you're long gold, you're not going to lose.
And has your views on crypto changed at all since now you've mentioned crypto?
No. Crypto is a useless instrument, and no government will allow its sovereign right to do.
Yes.
The sovereign's right rests on two things.
Correct.
One is issuing money and collecting a seigniorage.
Yes.
And second, the right to tax.
Correct.
Crypto takes away both, and they will not allow it to happen.
So no country in its right frame of mind
will allow this to happen.
So now that we're here, by next May, what do you hope for by next May? As your birthday wish, what would be your top 3 birthday wishes for Anand? Talking about in the US and macroeconomically, let's leave India out. Let's talk about US, Japan, and what would you hope for
I wish
when we're talking next year?
I wish Japan continues to make more progress. That is for Japanese.
Okay.
I would like to see an electric car out of Japan.
Okay.
And I think the world should move towards more electric vehicles.
That would be your hope?
That would be my fond hope. And I wish Europe the very best to stand up to Trump.
To Trump and Putin?
To Trump and Putin.
Okay. And what would be your hope for the Japanese yen, I would say? Let me just ask that. We spoke about Fed. Let's just talk about the Japanese currency.
As long as the Fed is holding on and the Japanese are allowed to increase interest rates, the yen will continue to strengthen because the yen is very weak. But yesterday, again, after the US trade deal was announced, yen got hit. A cheaper yen makes it easier for the Japanese to do well.
Okay. Anyway, there you guys go. This is Anand's birthday. So thanks for all of you who managed to catch us and wish him on his birthday on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, comments here and there. And those of you who did catch him live on Money Pages, thanks for joining us there. Nothing more else to say other than hope you had a wonderful day too. And we'll see you again tomorrow. And we'll try and continue talking about some American stocks. Thank you for being with us today on Be Rich.
Thank you for supporting Be Rich. I wish that you subscribe to our channel, turn on the bell notification. Send this video to your friends and relatives and have them take a look. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich.
Thank you.